Actually? Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go here in Baltimore. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On second down, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. May to the air once more. That's caught. Inside. It's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. To throw again is May. That's complete on the tight end screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his bundle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Tampa. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Flush to his right, going up top and looking for Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
6. From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Christian Barmore in for the sack. And that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
First and 10 at their 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Douglas in motion. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Off the play fake, here's May. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down, Patriots.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Out to his right. Taking off. And you wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5. And in motion, it's Diggs. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Crazy! What's up? Eddie, what's up?
Throwing on third down is May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Push down to his left. He's going to run it. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. A big play there for Baltimore. A pickup of 44 yards.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. Into space. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this man all the way. Touchdown, New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll pick up the 1st down. A gain of about 4.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Beckers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He runs with it, and he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Crazy, crazy. You can throw.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
It's crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Odafe Owe getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, what's that? Good fuck, nasty. Go right hand.
To throw now, May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This one from 54 yards out. That one is good. And the Patriots will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. He'll tuck it and take off. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
At the 41-yard line.
1st and 10.
Report! Hey, report!
Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. As the clock stops, 21 seconds to go until halftime.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long for Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10.
Final play of the half. Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll let this go. Towards the end zone. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. A throw left side, caught by Andrews. And the market down just shy of the 40. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, Jackson. On the run to the right. Off he goes. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10.
Jackson now. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he'll take this one in. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Ravens. His 12th touchdown of the year. So that touchdown pass, number 51 on the year, it moves him past two guys at 50 to the best ever. Tom Brady in 2007 and Patrick Mahomes in 2018. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and 11.
Hey, what's up? crazy.
Throwing is May. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's taken down up past the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, New England.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Man, it's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throw again is May. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Hey, now, here.
To throw on first down is May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. And in motion, it's Diggs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On first and 10, here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down, May. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
Hey, what's up? Good. Crazy.
May gonna look to throw. Moving to his right. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Douglas in motion. May to the air once more. Forced to his right. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Second down, Jackson. Rolling to the left. He'll run again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Here we go. Third and a yard. Fourth quarter underway. And here's Henry. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up first down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Third down.
Throwing Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's good for the Baltimore Ravens.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. He's taken down just shy of the 10. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Design run here with Jackson. And he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. Even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here comes Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will go up by 7.
Extra score, Ravens 24, Patriots 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Marcus Jones now to return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
On the give, it's Henderson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is 2nd and 7. A tight end in motion now. They'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Here comes a return from the 3. He is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first down. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Cloud. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And it comes to 4th and 2.
No, we changed it. 13.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Here's Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Moving outside the pocket. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Now, on 2nd and long.
Hey, middle. You are X. Go ahead.
Jackson now. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Henry, forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone.
For the Ravens field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast?
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's the number 3 pick from 2 drafts ago, Drake May. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Chris Olave. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 44 yards, and you can rack it up. It's a touchdown. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Packers. And here's the veteran, Courtland Sutton. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 54 yards for the score. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hanson in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth.